Welcome back. This is video 5 in our series, Practicing Chords, Ukulele Chords with Jason. In this video we're going to introduce two new chords, one easy one that's a little tricky. Let's start with the easy one, that's the A chord. Now, if you remember from our previous lessons, A minor was just one finger down, F was two fingers down, but A major, if you like, is similar to F except for that we move one string up. So that's F, that's A minor. So basically what we've got is we've got our A minor finger down, our middle finger is down on the second fret, and our first finger is down on the first fret. Second fret of the top string, first fret on the C string, which is second from the top. That gives us A major. That's easy. It should be, because we've begun to get really good at F. So to take F and change it to A major, just move one finger up. F, A. What a difference a string makes. But the other chord we have to deal with in today's lesson or practice session is the D chord. And in the D chord, if you look at this diagram over here, we have to squash three fingers into the space of the second fret on the top three strings. And if you've got big fat fingers like mine, that can be quite a trick. For my younger pupils, and that's all the kids in Kingston that I teach, your fingers are quite small, so you find this pretty easy. I use a tenor ukulele most of the time because it's got bigger spaces, and that's my cop-out. But I've actually learned how to also play these kind of chords on sopranos, which are the much more smaller ukuleles. So let's have a look at how you play D. There's several ways of playing D, but in today's video I'm only going to show you the two most common ways. So the way I play D is like that. So what I'm doing is I'm putting my first finger on the top string, second finger, third finger, all squashed into that space. I'm lining my fingernails up and trying to get them into the space between those two fret wires, and my pinky is staying up in the air. That gives me D major, otherwise known as D. Now, the other way you could play this is if you want to, you can use the bottom three fingers. In other words, your pointer finger's up in the air, and now your middle finger takes care of the top string, and the other ones tuck in underneath it. So that is another way of playing D. Same sound, different way of playing it. That's two different ways of playing D. I prefer this way, but you must experiment. Now, very importantly, if you hear your strings one at a time, they should all sound clean. If you get a sound like that, it means that this finger is touching the fret wire and I have to move it slightly. If all four of them are sounding sweet, then you're doing it right. But be patient with yourself. In the beginning you probably will have one or two buzzy, funky notes. It's time to practice now. That's enough talking. So we're going to switch between our new chord A and D. A, D. Here we go, along with the metronome, and we're going to do the same old thing we've been doing. One strum, three clicks. Starting with A. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. D, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4. D, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. If you're struggling a little bit, another pointer I could give you is twist your hand out slightly for the D chord, just like we learned with the G chord. You can't play it upright, you have to turn your hand outwards slightly so that the top part of your hand touches the headstock a little bit, and that will allow you to line up your three fingers nicely. So you can't play D like this, you have to play D like that. Right? It just makes it much easier to line those fingers up. Right, in our next exercise we're just going to go from A minor to D. Nice quick one, nice easy one. So one finger to three fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. A minor, B, A minor, B. That should be pretty easy, so we're going to now try a bigger chord change to finish the lesson. We're going to go from G to D. So all three fingers have to line up and make G. Remember, handshake, 1, 2, 3, there's our G. And then handshake, 1, 2, 3, D. Handshake, 1, 2, 3, G. Handshake, 1, 2, 3, D. I'm going to set the metronome a little slow on this one. And take your time learning it because it is a bit of a trick. We'll start with G. So get your fingers in the G position. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. To make your G, get ready for D. Back to G. Go. Be very patient with yourself with these bigger chord changes, three fingers. It will come with time. I'm not the brightest bulb on the Christmas tree, and if I got it, you can get it too. Just be patient. Repetition is key, so come back tomorrow, practice the same video again, bounce back a few videos, work your way through them, get your fingers stronger. The more you practice, the more your fingertips will start toughening up as well. The strings won't seem to irritate you so much. You'll get dexterity. And within no time at all, you'll be looking at these videos and laughing at how slow I'm going with you. Come back again and move on to the next video if you're finding it easy. Thanks for watching.